Hello everyone. Welcome one, welcome all. I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. Let's go ahead and make it just a little bit better, shall we? As today we're going to be playing some forts. Thank you guys for stopping by so early, as we are just getting started here. And looks like we're about ready to go, so we can go ahead and swap on over to the game cam here in a moment. I do want to say hi to everyone in chat. I'm aware today is not our usual streaming day, but I took a bit of a day off yesterday. By that I mean I spent some time with friends and family. So, doing the stream today at the normal stream time. But hello there, Spy Team, Alex and Dragon, Justin, Fygen, Hyperfang, Valerian, Destructo. Welcome. Hello there, Kurt, and Zach, and Eunice, and Snipes. Alright. Love to see it. Alright then, so let's go ahead and do some 4v4 goodies. Let's see, this looks pretty standard-like. Go with that, we'll throw on high seas, because we can. And then jump into a match, shall we? Shoot the mountain? Yes. Well, I tried Jump Light Odyssey. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to give you a solid maybe. Definitely a solid maybe. If you would like me to check it out, like if it's a game or something, make sure to pop it into the suggestions on Discord, or links and promotions, one of the two. That way I could check it out after stream, because as much as I would love to make the claim that I will remember, by the end of the stream, it will be very unlikely that I'll remember what it is. So make sure to pop it in the Discord so I can check it out after stream. Ah, nice, delicious tea. There's a new Nova Drift update, but you guys look at it. I heard. By that I mean someone told me. I haven't actually been keeping up with Nova Drift. As good a game as it is, it doesn't hold my attention for very long. It is very flashy, though, satisfying. Good cannon o'clock to you. Hello there, James. Welcome in tonight. How you doing tonight? Yes. Honestly, the game that's been on my mind has been Baldur's Gate. I have some D&D based friends who are very much so into Baldur's Gate 3 and games akin to that. And I am very interested in doing a co-op or a multiplayer playthrough. Very interested. Your best Nova Drift run was just dashing into stuff. That works very well. Not very EU friendly. I know. The weekend streams usually aren't, because I usually have things to do during the weekend days. It's like primary work day is weekend, therefore I have no social activity. Although, realistically, I could have streamed at a more reasonable European hour this weekend, but I elected not to. In favor of doing other things, like actually having a social life, which is something I don't do very often. Hello there, Valerian. The name sounds familiar. You say it's the first time watching live. Have you left comments, perhaps? Or maybe just the insanity seeping? It could be that, too. It's always an option. Well, that sounds bad. Okay. Anyways, let's go. Get it, the eco up and running. You'll love to see it. I've been trying to avoid Baldur's Gate spoilers. It is nearly impossible. Yeah. It's quite the popular chat topic these days, and honestly, for good reason. It deserves it. Like, it's a good game. It's just, I would like to have a spoiler-free first run. It just means I gotta binge the game real hard, because otherwise it's not gonna be spoiler-free, because everyone and their mother is playing the game. And it's a good time. It's a real good time. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Pretty standard style fort. Love to see it. Okay, there we go. That'll do at least for now. How about I go with one of these, and one of these here. I'm gonna get myself set up with a something simple out here, like full setup, they say. Okay, I see. Understandable. Have a nice day. I'll do it here. There's one. Nice, tall and strong. And here. Something basic. Let's get a second one up and running before we move on to our proper defenses. Mental income is a thing. Man's coming out with the quick build order. Alright, let's get ourselves. See. Rockets. You don't see those every day. Well, hello there. Coda. Coda coming in with the rejoining. Welcome back. You've regained access to all these beautiful emotes here in the channel, as well as the special access role in Discord. Welcome back to the party. Glad you enjoy. Alright, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this, actually. Time to slam. Time to slam. Between Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom, is there really any time for anything else in your life? Oh no. That's it's an understandable feel. He went away real quick. Okay. We could pack our bags tomorrow. A little high. Little high, little low. Well, hello there. Launch detected. If it isn't a nuclear launch. Coming in from James Ross. Ooh, well, that was a nice hit.
Drop a nuke to burn everything.
Whoa, I just built that. Okay. Thank you, James, coming in with that support. It's greatly appreciated. The kind of support that keeps us going around here. Glad you enjoy. I do not have the energy. Oof. I just built these. Okay. Got the sandbags. And now I gotta wait for my energy production to come back online because someone shot it. But they are busters, so I gotta look out for incendiary elements. Definitely gotta look out for incendiary elements. Okay. I mean, the sandbags are keeping us intact here, more or less. I think what I need to do is get this guy here. Why? Oh. Uh-oh. Good thing we got stability, Brit. Good thing we got stability tech in there. That could have been real bad. That would have been lethal. In fact, it broke half of the stability tech. Alright, I am getting hammered here. I will not be able to maintain getting hammered this hard for an extended period of time. Oh boy. It's a hit. It's another hit. More wind turbines. That's what we need over here. And another wind turbine. Yes, please. Rear wind turbine, best wind turbine, which means I could also get another one sitting right up here. Maybe another two. If I play it right. Which I intend to do. Okay, sit you here. The sandbag. Living on a dream. That dream is additional stability tech. No door snipe. It's close. Oh no. I can wait some love in chat for James coming in with the nuclear launch. Ah, almost got it. We were one cannon hit away from breaking him. Alas, not this time. Alright, one battery, please. Hello there, Boop the Snoots. Welcome in. How are you doing? 1 and 2. There it is. Okay. So that's a whole breaking worth of hostility there. Huh. They broke my sandbags again. Sandbags together strong. This is what the energy shield is for. To prevent that from piercing. I just rebuilt those. It's fine. Okay. Let me continue the pummeling. Let the player down. This player is electing to not meaningfully involve themselves in the game, which is fine by me. One fewer player we have to deal with. The problem now is I need to aim much higher. Oh wow, it's being overpenned. Okay. Let's see. In the meantime, I'm going to continue shooting the corpse of this previous base while I attempt to redesign this element here. So we need to do this guy. Never mind, we don't need to redo that guy. We're good. Aim as low as we can go. Hit. Very hit. That should be one player eliminated very shortly. Why green cannon rounds? Those are they're basically empowered cannon rounds with extra penetration. The extra penetration is why I'm using sandbags and energy shields behind them to prevent the penetrative power from making it all the way into the internal goodies of the base. Otherwise, we could have some very, very serious problems. Two, the enemies didn't really help much. Would have been a tough fight with all four on you. Yes, yes, it would have been. Very, very, very much so would have been. That is a blessing and a curse of multiplayer. You get a wide variety of player capabilities, which has some strange effects on balance and such. Certain things you can just expect to never happen, like having balanced teams, for example. Just finished Moonshot. How do you play more forts? I mean, I would recommend multiplayer if you've done single player. But, like, I know not everyone likes multiplayer, so that's going to be up to you. High Seas has a whole nother single player campaign, if that's what you're into. Can you make the tier 3 mortar again? Yes, it is. That is something I can do. Something I'll very likely do at some points along this. Heck, those sandbags. I'm gonna make an entire beach worth of sandbag. Multiplayer is so intimidating? Fair enough. Multiplayer, not for everyone. Not everyone enjoys the exhilaration and the rush of head-to-head multiplayer games. Let us go. I want this. Have fun obliterating the noobs. Not everyone here is a noob, but that's for sure. But yes, I shall enjoy the multiplayer experience. Does Forts need an MMR? Forts has an MMR, which is good, very good. So otherwise, it would be. I remember the days before Forts had MMR, and to be honest, it wasn't much worse because most people don't utilize the MMR system. Most people just play custom matches and will play whoever joins their custom match, which sometimes is tournament champion, and then it's really unpleasant for the people on the other team. But like, where would you start to start multiplayer? Do you need builds or strats? My general opinion on it is if you are the kind of person who enjoys playing multiplayer, you will enjoy playing multiplayer with or without having some copy-paste build. That said, there exist builds. For the latest builds, the best place to get them would be the Forts Discord, like the Forts official Discord. There are a few videos. I know Vortex did some. I think his are the most up-to-date, as mine are a little bit outdated as they are on previous expansions, which marks them as very out of date. I suppose I could do more. There's just not a whole lot of interest in those kind of build orders these days. You have the people who make the build orders and use them in tournaments, and then you have pretty much everyone else, and there's very few in between. Most of the things that any of the competitive players do, like if you check any of the Forts Pro League matches, I usually make it pretty easy to watch what the players are doing. So what you can do is pretty simply just watch those videos and loosely follow a build order that the high tier players are doing. And just copy paste from there. Just do what the good players do, and you'll get ahead. One of the big reasons why most people don't do that or have a hard time doing that is because Forts is a real-time strategy game. It's not a sandbox building game. So the things that are important are speed and, well, ability, mechanical skill. And mechanical skill comes from practice and nowhere else. So if you want to be able to do those same builds that the high tier players are doing, it comes down to literally practicing them until your fingers do them without you having to think about it. And that's an amount of time and, well, investment that a vast majority of human players are unwilling to do, and therefore it doesn't really matter. Which brings us right back to the beginning statement of, if you're going to enjoy it, then you'll be the kind of person who will enjoy it with or without needing to watch videos on it. But in terms of those videos, you can find a bunch of the Forts Pro League videos on my channel. I've got them up all over the place. There's an entire playlist about it. Several of the live streams include them. Any of the tournament live streams will be a good example. We'll have plenty of good examples, really. The tournament ones I tend to go a little bit more in depth because I'm sitting there talking for multiple hours on end, and I need talking points, and talking about the build orders that they're going for is one of the more popular topics. So anything that seems like a standard-ish build order would be a good one to copy. Especially in the 2v2 type build orders, as those generally don't heavily require teammates. Generally, some of them do, but those I'm sure you can pick out pretty easily. Is that a solid answer to your question? What are you doing? Oh. Okay, can we upgrade you yet? Or not? Guess I need more battery power. Sitting here waiting for that. Okay, this can actually go onto here. So we have these continuously constructing. Just watching Incursus and you'll be way better than the average player you find in multiplayer. The skill has changed drastically since you played years ago. The skill has, I would say the skill has changed notably since you've played, but not to such a degree as to invalidate that statement. Most of the time, players jump onto forts, especially forts multiplayer, and expect to be playing something akin to Angry Birds, but instead finding themselves trying to speedrun Polybridge while under cannon fire. And that is a very difficult kind of experience, so that hasn't changed, and because that hasn't changed, a vast majority of the players are less than stellar at the video game, mechanically. Okay, machine gun nest operational. Like Forza StarCraft 2, but swap impossible micro for cool build mechanics. Maybe best RTS. That is a good example. That is a good description of forts, and that is entirely the reason why I compare forts to StarCraft and tend to use StarCraft terminology for a lot of things. Because people tend to know StarCraft, and people tend to not know forts. So, if I describe things in StarCraft terms, then people understand a lot better. And because this is very, very much so a real-time strategy game, everything that applies to StarCraft also applies to forts. So it's real easy. Like, it is real easy to just swap it all over in terms of terminology. Nice. Let's do this. Alright, seeking boats again? Yes, yes, yes I am. This is not done upgrading, this makes me very unhappy. Need to remember Twitch is the thing, and so is Kick, for whatever that's worth. Who are we playing with right now? Some of the community members. We do open lobbies for these games, so anyone can come and join. On Kick as well? Indeed I am. For whatever that's worth, which is not much, but it is there. Alright, time to eviscerate. So I missed half of the shots, which is not a good ratio, but we did some damage. Someone sound the Stukas. It's a lot of planes? Yes, yes it is. It's at least one Air Force worth of planes. Which I think is a good amount of planes. Time being, we'll undo that. We'll redo this guy. And now we reconstruct. This time I can construct aircraft twice as quickly. So it will be a much more swift reconstruction. Because I have revealed, I have no particular interest in, well, this player is no longer a target. I don't really want to... Yeah, I'll do it. Building Maverick and Goose, yes. Still haven't seen you use the NARF node. Pull it forward and backwards to do a 4-long over the regular 2x2. Use the NARF node. You can pull it forward and backwards to do a 4-long over the regular 2/2. I think I know what you're referring to, and I'm not confident. So I'm just going to leave that statement at that. Ooh, good damage. Was that open? Okay. Where you pull it forward and backwards? I'm uncertain what you're referring to. I know you can make the two nodes overlap, like skip over this. I'm not entirely certain how to do that. I've done it a few times before, mostly accidentally. Okay. Save our ammunition.
Warning, nuclear launch detected.
Well, hello there. If it isn't Destructo. You could do a round on land cruisers.
Think you could do a
Why
round
you
on
like
land
this?
cruisers mod?
Yes, yes, we can do one on land cruisers. It's basically double braced. The 4-long exist in the same space as 2x2. Well, that I get. Yes, yes, that I know how to do that. I did that last round actually. Chunks of my base had exactly that. If that's what you're referring to. I did it almost like at the beginning, and then didn't move up, didn't continue that pattern. Did it once for the technology and left it at that. What did I drink it today? Lemon ginger tea. Tasty. Is there a reason ammo only builds 2 at a time, or just balanced? Just balance. Lemon ginger tea is very tasty. It feels good going down the gullet. Alright, let's get some removal going. I don't know what rear base is doing, but they got AA and they have cannons mixed in, and I'm not into it. So let's just clear them out pretty much entirely. Alright. Another one gone. But it takes so much for this. Alright, so rear base is looking mighty harmed. Is the whole front of their base deleted? Yes. Just casual airstrike. I trust team with the direct fire weapons can finish them off. You know, well, they chose not to, but that was a decision. Okay, let's see. I can put another one here that I particularly need to. How rude. Which one of you did that? Okay. A tactical decision to not finish the weakened opponent, I know, right? Was that you? No, maybe. Their front and rear have been devastated. The middle is the only one who hasn't been devastated. There we go. Alright, good job, Cannon, bro. You did it. They have been smoked. Yes, yes, they have. The front is easily going to fall quickly, and then next airstrike should see the removal of rear. I find it extraordinarily unlikely that they gain the ability to defend against the air superiority. It's just, like, at this point, it's just air supremacy. Oh, nope. That'll do it too. Alright. Walking Stuka. Lots of booms. Yeah. Aircraft together strong. Well done, well done. Alright, what's another fun one? Let's not do Volcano, because Volcano removes players without their ability really to do much about it, which is just not fun for most people. How does any team see Incursus name? They decided to not have Kylo Ren in an AT moment? Oh no. Of the new DLC content, yeah. Lots of new DLC content, lots of new content, single player, multiplayer, more community, more active community slightly. A lot of fun stuff. balance tweaks all over the place. So I was checking out the Jump Flight Odyssey game. It looks very anime. Managing the daily soap opera of a colorful crew. This... Oh boy. It looks, I would say it looks mechanically interesting, except for the part where it looks like it makes me want to vomit in my mouth. But those are not mutually exclusive things. Oh, jeez. How active in the multiplayer is this game these days? It's about as... It hasn't changed much in its activity. During the... Let's see. During the peak hours, it's got a pretty consistent player base. Off peak hours, it can be a while to... It could be a while to find a game, multiplayer-wise. PS very Voltron era anime. Yeah. I don't know what that means. Those other side annoying mechanics. Remember Shakana got changed like 3 times. Overdrive got toned down a lot, so it's no longer just objectively the best commander in any generalist scenario. Most of the other, rather than nerfs that Forge devs have done the amazing thing of buffing others and making other commanders more fun. So there's a few that got nerfed, but for the most part the commanders were either reworked or adjusted such that they are no longer pitifully weak. Eagle Eye got reworked a couple times. As in 80s anime aesthetic. 80s, 90s, yeah. The decades ago stuff. Like the kind of stuff I would think, the kind of style I would think of when you say early Sailor Moon. Or I guess Sailor Moon? I don't know, I haven't kept up with Sailor Moon. Other than I am aware of what it looks like because I've seen screenshots of it. Scattershot got something to side grade. Yeah, Scattershot got changed a couple times too. All for the best. Went from being active being super accuracy instead of turning 20mm into shotguns. Yeah. He's cool though. Complain all you will about balance and strength. It's fun, and that's what matters. And I appreciate a lot. Who's being a nuisance? You, sir. Why are you like this? Actually, what game has been... another game that's been on my mind has been Desynced. But I know you guys knew that one already. Hello there, Agent Communist. Welcome in. I saw Winter streaming Desynced yesterday, and I may have broken down a little bit and offered him a behavior to do a deletion queue, because he poor man was deleting things individually, one building at a time, waiting to like single click delete. Like, alright, bruv, here's some code, fix it. Hey there, Jonathan. Welcome, welcome. How am I doing? I'm doing very well. I actually got tired. Spent all of yesterday out and about. Went over to my friend's place. We had a bit of a birthday party. There was some champagne involved. It was great. I didn't get back until the morning hours, so I am somewhat sleepy, to say the least. It was all good fun. Yeah. Let's go with the classic. Hey there, Doomer. Welcome in. How are you doing? Bleach Part 2 is releasing now. I've never been an anime person. Like, I really don't know much or anything about them, really. Like, I've watched some Dragon Ball Z. I've read a few mangas. I got hooked on My Hero Academia shortly after release. I read a bunch of One Punch Man. I'll read anime sometimes, which is I understand full well that there's a different word for that. I'm not really a anime watcher or enjoyer. I've never been an anime person, says the giant green glowing eye. Shh, it's fine. Is that double nuke? Is this meant? No, just single nuke, okay. Hello, nuke. Thank you for your patronage. I would hit the nuke if I didn't have a higher priority. Okay, thank you. Okay. I need to do this. Oh, hello. Nice. This is exactly why I was preparing to, No, I missed. I was preparing to, move these guys. Almost good to fire again. Hello. Get prepared for your madness. I really don't wanna. It's fine. Two things. One is slightly lower. Two slightly
Warning.
lower.
Nuclear launch detected.
Nuclear launch. Coming in from Crazy Moose. Well, that's an exciting one. Hello.
Bleached as anime Superman. The main character is a Mary Sue that has 50% 3 different bloodline like a D&D character designed by a preteen in his emo phase.
Oh no. Well, that's a description and a half. I mean, that describes a lot of anime, yeah. They're not meant to be, Oh, we did actually slice him off the top. I think the teammate finished him with the slice. Nice. So I don't really need this then. Go back to having anti-air here. Oh. His cannon round did actually take out my energy production. Okay. We'll do this then. Gonna be producing energy for a hot second here. Alright, let's do this. Here. Just a little off the top. Crazy Moose coming in with that 100. An unmatched megaton. Taking that top spot in the live stream for the live stream. Coming in with that. Quinn said love in chat for Crazy Moose here. Huh, nice. Wee bully. What else am I looking to do here? 4 long is already good. Get more turbine. Fire more laser. Okay, so to aim this slightly higher. We burn it through. Ooh, good. Nothing led forward, so I waited the tropical storm. A story of my life. Actually heard it's probably gonna be real rough over there. Tropical storms and monsoon weather is something regularly encountered in the American southeast. But over to the California side, not so much. Hope you guys handle it well. The answer to your question is yes, I can get those after I start this weapon because I need a little bit more DPS. That California gets in early weather, they are. And I hope they handle it alright. Okay. Time to disconnect. I think we didn't hit much value there in terms of shielding. Oof. Getting himself some near cat's eye lens. To aim that higher then. I aimed that notably higher and it went in the exact same spot. which is disappointing, yeah? Notably higher again. Have some more splash damage on the core. Hey, that's the hit we're looking for. Alright. Let's go deep. Got him. You know, I should recommend Rioni because the author was arrested back in 2017 for terrible things. I have a habit of not conflating someone's crimes with someone's... I'm going to describe someone's benefits. No one is perfect. I'm not going to categorically exile someone because they've done something bad. Professor Newton put it in a good way. Separating art from the artist is generally a good idea. Yes. That's good way to put it. Like, I understand they did something bad. I understand they should not be rewarded for doing something bad. I'm not going to deny the good a person can do because they did something bad. Let's see. No. Yes. Hey there, Traxian. Welcome back. Let us go. Even if you're not an anime person, you recommend live action movies of... Oh, wow. You know... live action versions of anime sounds like a mistake every single time. And I've yet to find an exception to that rule. To be fair, I haven't looked very hard. Okay. Alright. Let's get this going here and here. Next, I need one of these. That one's actually an exception. Alright, I'll have to take your word for it. You think the problem with live action adaptations generally is that most stuff that gets adapted is stuff with lots of flashy effects and character designs that don't translate to live action well. That's probably a big part of it, yes. Then again, that is a significant part of what makes most animes interesting, yes? people come for the fantasy of it all. How many times have you heard the comment of, I watch this for the fight scenes? Let's do this. I probably didn't want that there. That's fine. Yeah, I'll construct weapon platform here. Okay. This is why you're skeptical about One Piece, deeply skeptical. Understandable. You watch anime for the same reason you play video games? For the escapism? That's most people, yeah. Okay, we can energy production there. And then we can, no, we'll do this. Actually, I don't really need much in the way of space. We can do this here. You've seen the unironically craving episode 3 of Corridor's digital anime rock, paper, scissors. Okay. Every time we bring up this topic of movies, anime, and various media, it always reminds me of how ignorant I am of most of these things. I just don't. Like, talk to me about like latest developments in microprocessor stuff, but anime? I start getting anime, movies, I get real quiet. Incursus is too busy having late night parties to getting late to be an anime nerd. Oh no. Shh, it's my secret. Do I want to tiny door this? I should. Incursus in the streets, project in the sheets. Oh no. Wait. Should that be the other way around? Or... I'm reading too much into it. It's fine. Just don't question. Time to burn. Oh, well, beautifully shot. Oh, gosh. And that's a collapse on destruction, too. Okay, well. I would like to remove all that production, please, and thank you. Alright, so the reason I was hesitant to build here is because I won't be able to shoot the top bases with these guys. But... I can change that once 2 of their players are eliminated. Okay. Remove the mines. That should bring them down to 3 mines now. Everything is on fire. Yes, yes it is. Alrighty, have a good one, Jonathan. Good luck out there. Let's update the music playlist. Has there been... I haven't done new music. I haven't added new music to the playlist in some time. So I'll have to take your word for it. Oh, I touched it, but not enough to break. Oh, no. Okay, but I have potentially earned ire, so we do this now. I'm too busy sleeping and coding to do anime. That's the more true to reality. Ooh, I penned, but it didn't break. Alright, lasers, cannon. Missing one? You just have a lot of laser on the team, okay. Right, penned and broke. Ooh, wow, that hurt my teammate. Dangerously close is what this is. There it is, and a little bit of splash damage to go around. I partially took it out. Need a little bit more AA than that. One player remaining. And it's the player with the howitzer. So, let's prevent it from connecting. That should all burn down now. There we go. Oh, nice slice. Most AI artists Photoshop the art to make it look better. Makes 2 or 3 AI prompted pictures. This makes the time to make the art like 4 hours compared to normal art that could take weeks, which is a loophole for the whole human interaction thing. Yes. The whole AI art thing is going to be... It's forcing us to answer questions that that everyone has put off trying to answer for a long time. And it's forcing us to actually put some effort into answering it. There's a several elements that goes into the whole AI thing. AI part poses a moral dilemma we've never had to consider too. Yes. Yes, it does. And there's a couple things that go wrong with it. One, AI, the way it works, doesn't actually produce anything properly new. It's more of a complex copy-paste system and fundamentally requires somebody else to do the art for them, like have an actual artist do the art so that the AI can then create can then copy-paste in complex ways that allows the AI to actually function. So as it stands, AI is still a copy-paste thing, and fundamentally steals or utilizes other people's work. To like very directly uses it. It doesn't. The problem and why this is a gray area is because this is not different or not dissimilar from how humans do art. It is very rare for anyone to do something that is truly novel, that doesn't in some way take inspiration from previous artists' work. So it isn't much different from how humans do it, except that it requires a human to do it for them. And if you don't have that, then it just fundamentally doesn't work. Now, there's a second problem in that typically we only assign rights and things to humans, and an AI is obviously not a human. Where do you draw the line between human and inanimate object? Makes sense that it makes sense that you could reasonably claim that an AI system generated something. Therefore, there is some right involved, and yet it doesn't make sense for your phone to own a picture instead of you. If you take a picture with your phone. It's like saying, oh no, you can't sell this picture because you took the picture with your phone, or rather, your phone took the picture. Therefore, it belongs to the phone, and the phone itself has to make the money. So it's not... There is a gray area, an in-between, that you have to work with there. Makes it all a little bit more difficult. Messy. These are questions that we've avoided answering throughout human history, and we suddenly have to answer them all in rapid succession to get reasonable answers to the whole AI thing. And it's causing some problems. It's causing a lot of problems. Because no one has the answers to these questions. Panic isn't the right description for our response, but alas, it's not far off. Okay. Let's do this, and then this. The whole AI art thing is very difficult to get around. Come for the silly, smooth-voiced explosions. Stay for the existential futurist debates. But that's the fun of it. That is unironically why I enjoy reading a lot of the law stuff that's held my attention for so long. Because when you get into legal briefs and documents is when you start getting into those actual questions. What matters, what makes sense. Right, wrong, and such. Alright, I'm just going to get this sucker flying. So I need to aim this somewhat higher. I would like to have a couple things. This here. I'd like to also have okay, we now have some machine guns. Is that a good shot? A beautiful shot, and he's gone. Goodbye. Now, time for me to get this guy up and running. That hurt? Yes, yes it did hurt. This is why you have to build... You have to prevent the howitzer from hitting that position, because that position is extremely weak to howitzer. You love big forts, you cannot lie. Understandable. Someone really doesn't like my howitzer, and that's completely understandable. Oh no! Sadness. Hello? You cut me so deep. Closer, no. I can put this here. Yes, I can. Huh! That made it across. Did not expect. Is that a buzzsaw? Just out there, exposed, unprotected. It was. Past tense. Fair enough. I am not landing my shots, and this displeases me greatly. Alright, there we go. Let's upgrade you. No. These guys want my howitzer gone, and I don't blame them. Huh, okay. Distance so great, they can get multiple volleys off with machine guns. Machine gunner. Said screw your sniper in particular. Yes, yes they did. Alright. One fewer base to contend with. Not that that base was particularly large. Or in charge. That buzzsaw cut me real deep. Yes, yes it did. Oh. Let me just undo. I threaded that needle. Oh, nice shot. Okay. Alrighty. Good luck out there, Professor. Will be missed. Alright, so I'm gonna have to like slow drop shot this thing. I have to do even slower than that. Get ourselves some nice thick wood. Drop it slower than this. This game might be lost. You could have thought of that one. Still. Well done, well done. Okay. Excellent. So we get one more in this lobby. You love to see it. Ba-da-dum. All right. If you want a robot-proof job, you get a job that involves managing humans. Or welding. Or welding, I like that one. Is it rejoining the lobby time? Not quite. That will be at the end of this one. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Alright. There is... Welding is just robot surgery. I like that description. I like that description a lot. Alright, where's base? Here. It's like, wait a minute. This is not where I thought it would be. Let me do this. And then slide this. Here. Go up one level. Nah. Could just lay it. There's our 2 turbines worth of power. Let's get this going. Ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-dum. And this. Big welding, just big hot metal glue gun. What is it? If you guys remember, I got my younger brother a. Could I describe it as a welding set meant for beginners or early hobbyists? He's been learning. I'm proud of him. more snipe. Are you happy now? I'm sitting here waiting for my technology to finish. I haven't placed the technology yet. Okay. That's pretty bad. Went to pen and paper tabletop RPGs. Not so much. They're fine. I've played a few of them, like D&D for example. But I tend to prefer video. Update release need to do some Dark Tide? Yes. Yes, that will be happening. Song request to a true man of North Richmond. Yeah. There's a reason we don't do song requests around here. It's entirely because of copyright. Yeah. Hope we were a Final Fantasy 16 playthrough. I've heard good things about the game. It's just the Final Fantasy series in general doesn't appeal to me, which says more about me than anything else. And it says about the game, at least. Done it in an automatable way. People request questionable stuff. People don't even. You don't even need to have it automated for people to request questionable stuff. That's just how humans on the internet behave. It's like, I'm on the internet. Let me show everyone all the degeneracy. You guys having trouble with this? What's going on? I've just been ignoring Sniper. Oh, you know what I need? To place the weapon. I am distracting myself in all the worst ways. Man's got... Yeah, that's fine. I am like a solid minute behind where I should be in terms of build order. Forts is water now? Yes. Not a new thing, but yes. Alright, we're gonna have to redo this slightly. You know what? We're just keeping a big door, alright? Why you like this? Are you prepared for your missiles? It's just more missiles. I'm okay with this. Oh, sounds like teammate got hit something fierce, which is not ideal. steel. Can I get this guy up and running, please? Thank you. A little bit more energy production, and I don't have Commander active, but I can probably still remove. Except for the bit where I don't have the energy production to follow through. Thank you, teammate, coming in with the anti-air support. Greatly appreciated. Kind of teamwork we need around these parts. A little bit more energy production, please. So I have a limited time. Okay, so I'm sure that energy shield is going to come online in a moment. And it makes it. Nice. There we go. That's some good damage. Fix, fix, fix. Fix. Alright, I am dangerously close to collapse due to not building stability tech. So let's fix that. There we go. Solid hit. Let's burn some more. He had full metal there, okay. Understandable. What happened here? Nothing. What am I looking for? Upgrades. That's a lot of aircraft. Oof. Cuts deep. Alright, let's start the removal process. Ideally before something bad happens to us, which is in the process of happening. Alright. The blade of armor up here held it, which is good. And player eliminated. I may need a little bit more. Alright, so that was a direct fire set of pain. Good thing I can retort in kind. Kind of. I'll wait for a friend to clear that up for me. Thank you. Sniped. Teamwork makes the dream work. Unfortunately, I do not have any way of meaningfully assisting against the last remaining player at this point in time. Is that true? Kinda, sorta. Here, let me do this. I need more battery. Replace this. Nope, teammate got it. Beautiful. I love watching the burning boats sink into the depths. Very satisfying. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so there's the third match in the lobby, so if you guys want to come and join, now is your opportunity. What we'll be doing is we'll be closing out this lobby, giving and restarting it, so there's a brand new lobby with plenty of space for anyone to come and join should you desire. Remember, if you guys like this kind of content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that like button. As always, make sure to hit that follow button, because that helps too sometimes. We'll give it a few more seconds. Get yourselves ready. Let us go. Land cruisers. Yes, we'll do a land cruisers. Let's see. Good luck. There is no helping you. All right. We're big ships. Oh, we're gonna get big ships here, boys. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna be a real mess. Once everyone has it downloaded, then we'll jump into the match. Almost ready. Ready up, let's go. Time is up. Let's do this. Come on, you can do it. Ah, yes, they didn't download the... Okay, now they did. Ta-da! Let's go. So, the astute among you may recognize that I don't often play a lot of these larger mods. Things such as land cruisers. And this one is much more reasonable, I'm going to say. Because we start with a land cruiser. However, it still suffers the issues of why are you like this? Why is it? Okay. It still suffers the issues of being horrendously complicated, which makes utilizing it very difficult. Let's see, cannon turrets. I forget which of these are worth doing. Let's get this here. Alright. So, in my experience with these, the wider you can make this, the better. Let's do this and then this, and then this. Good job. And now we want to do this here and this here. Get a little bit more expansion here. Okay. No, that's fine too. But like cannon technology. There we go. So now we expanded forward somewhat. Let's do this. Alright, good. I think I can go one further forward here. There we go. We shouldn't just outright collapse. We need to have one of these place you probably deeper in, actually. First, let's get some energy production going, because I haven't done that yet. Need to do eco first. Something I've neglected. Never thought I'd play this. Well, I tend to not do these more complicated ones on stream and such, because it's, well, I don't need to have this here. Because it's very difficult to get these going. And they require substantial investment into understanding how these work. And failure to do that... this was too short. Failure to do that causes you to just, well, flounder around for 25-30 minutes. Never getting anything done. Which is what I suspect this is going to be. It's what this is going to turn out to becoming. Because that's always what it becomes. Mind you, this map in particular is a little nicer, which is why I've chosen it. Because you do actually start with a land cruiser, and it's meaningfully sized, and once you die, that's it. Like, we don't start with a land cruiser factory, instead a full land cruiser. So that is good. To move the land cruisers, you need a land cruiser controller, which is here. Okay. Get this guy here, and then a couple of these. We need one of these, and then an engine, and placing multiple of these I recall being good. I also remember placing too many of them being bad. Okay. We technically now have control. What I don't have is... What I don't have is a whole lot of ability to move. Not a whole lot of it. Now, what I'm going to do is, I think, get this guy. I'd have to put this on top, probably. Alternatively, I can do this. Yeah, here we go. So this will not really be usable until teammates get involved, or teammates are no longer involved. However, what I could do is this. It's a big gun. It is a big gun. I've not actually used this one before. So I don't know what I'm expecting here. I have half a mind to tier 3 it. Oof. Yeah, that's what I expected. Is a thickum. Should I stability brace? Feel like stability tech would be a good thing, but the way this is designed does not lead to easy stability tech. All these partial mixed bracing in here, something you'd have to consider for next time. That should help. It won't stop a crunch, but it should keep us alive in case of crunch. Right, how tall do we have to make this thing? This tall. Alright. So this is just a mistake, which is not a surprise to me in the slightest. So let's undo all of this. Okay. And one player has been eliminated via self-destruct. Tier 3 big cannon. That's genuinely what I'm considering. I am moving slightly forward, slowly. And I dislike that. Thank you. The parking brake on. Alright, because of teammate nearby, I'm going to try something risky. Turn off parking brake. Cute. Alright. Now, does not let me door. Not a big surprise. How far out do I have to get? Pretty far out, it would seem. One holy smokes worth of far out. Alright, what happens if I just engage? Okay. Great of a firing arc as it has, we're probably not reaching all the way. It's actually pretty close. Alright. Okay, now obviously what I don't have is reasonable defenses. Alright. Another one falls. Let's slide forward slightly. We got to engage the parking brake on your tank. Yeah. That's infinite storage. Yes, this one has infinite storage enabled, which is a decision, but not a bad decision for reasons. All right, let's adjust this and build ourselves a cheat tier 3. The starting tank doesn't have wide enough wheelbase. I tend to agree, but that can be worked around both by giving it a wider base and by building, I'm going to describe as properly, such that you don't collapse Like, you can just build better such that you don't collapse when you attempt to move. Okay, we're still not close. They are also Phantom, just heads up. Just saying. Rocket tank, yeah. Did you guys not fire? You did fire, okay. Oh, hello. They're nice and close. Okay, so this thing does not have as much armor as I would have liked it to have. Which is fine. But it also means we are in firing range now. It's time to actually hit target. Okay. Is there a 4v4 co-op mode version where all players control land cruiser 3 cores? We could always just play co-op. It's nothing that inherently breaks about land cruisers when you do co-op. I just really don't like the idea of having multiple people control things, which I suppose is probably not a surprise. There's no way that makes it all the way across. Yeah. Alright, we got a pen on the first front. I need to figure out how to defend this thing. Also have a problem, hitbox problem, it seems. Nope. Okay. I was really hoping that wouldn't self-destruct me. It didn't. It was close. Okay, so this is here, but the hitbox goes further out. Alright, so this needs to go up a little bit. Like so. Here. Alright, it's ready to be like right here then. A little bit further more. Oh, come on. All the way out here. And he's gone. Alright, lower and lower. Alright, I have no idea where this landed. Let's find out. So I need to go like way out here. Tier 3 still needs to go further. Nope. This thing is... I do not know the hitbox on this, and it bothers me. This is inside the hitbox, like physically inside the hitbox. Okay. We have any amount of doors on this thing. So we need to go further out, like all the way out. Okay, let's reposition ourselves here, yeah? Because what I need, get rid around. Now, what happens if I upgrade this? Move, upgrade. What happened? I think we had a self-destruct here. Huh. I think I actually got a hit with a tier 3. How do I want to handle this? Honestly, these just don't seem to have the DPS that I want them to have. And that makes me sad. Right, where is this going? Yeah, tier 3's hitting. Sweet. Alright, tier high. I need a different set of weapons. So here's the thing. I can't keep firing. I can't spend my money as I can't keep up. These weapons just don't have the DPS. I can't spend energy fast enough. So I need to actually change my tactic here entirely. So let's do that. It's cool those cannons are. I need damage output more than I need those cannons. These cannons are quite nice for being able to hit targets, like at all. Owing to the whole them having a better firing arc, but what they don't have is they're too large. What they don't have is real ability to be damage output.
Hey you, time to stretch.
You can't tell me what to do. Thank you, Jeremy, for coming in with the support. Alright, so let's do this next. Just change tactics entirely. Might as well keep damage output on this while it's going. I don't know if this cannon can fire high enough to make it across. Not quite. Doesn't have the firing arc. Not without aiming higher. If I were to angle these such that they can aim up more, then it might work. Which means I can tiny door these and be fine. Also means I'm going to need to move forward. Okay. I could tiny door this. Enemy has gotten some weapons online, so my time here of surviving is limited. Okay. Alright then, what I need to do is get closer and hit them with my sword. 1, 2, 3. Alright, time to go. Parking brake off. Tier 3 hit. I will be moving through teammate here who hopefully does not try to fire upon me. I think I partially took that hit. This is still here, and I believe I do not collapse here. Still need to get closer. This cannon in particular has horrible firing arc. Okay, I am suffering now a lack of energy. Oh, sorry, movement capability, engine power. These two should be able to get... Yes, they can. They can go way high. Okay. I do have another problem, namely, I am a sitting duck. Still too high. Oof. Alright, that warped beyond recognizability. Alright, did some damage. Solid hit. I need, I think, just more DPS here. Now let me do this. Because if I'm going to get more DPS, I need to not collapse. And to avoid that, we do a wheel suspension here. And then here. Okay, so let's aim this lower because we took off chunks of it. Too low. That's a good hit. So we're making good hits. We are definitely making good hits. We just need more of them. Here we go. Let's do this guy. Nope, we leave it. A little higher. A little higher. The tank cannot get over the hill. Probably need more engines, speaking of which. Devices. Engine. Tier 3 is scary. Slightly higher, slightly lower. Chunking through, but that's all just bracing. We need to break up here if we're going to do much in terms of penning. Hey, that penetrated a lot deeper than I'm comfortable with. Big cannon has gone away, which I'm okay with. I am less okay with this. Fortunately, that didn't break anything of importance. Alright, so let's do this, so that we don't have that happen again. Solid hit. Let's start production of more weaponry, yeah. Okay. Now, let's move. So I don't want to get hit with this. Alright, so more engine is required. More engine, please. Hello there, Colony Advance. Welcome in. Secondary explosions? Not really. We do have the enemy team. Go. We do have the enemy team starting to bring their other players up. By other players, I mean their one other player. We're gonna have to wait till we don't move in order to get this. Unfortunately, due to the design of the cannon layout here, I'm going to have to wait until we are once again more or less straight on. Oh boy, we're almost crunching. Good thing we got the stability tech in here. Alright, pause. Aim lower. Fire. It's not low enough. That sounds bad, but it's not really. Excellent. Nice thick chunky. I want to add transmissions. Why would I add transmissions? I don't need to go fast. Splash damage all around. Now what I really need is slow and steady stability. Stability is far more relevant than anything else. And by a lot. Bring you up here. Now I should have meaningful firepower to slam them with. Brick. Oh. Ah. If I can get a couple of these mixed in, that would be great too. Alright, we got a hit on the core. Let's net the laser down. The vanilla weapon's the best weapons in the game. Changed my mind. Could use some more energy production. So we're actually, in part because we're partially blocked in terms of energy, and in part because we're actually using it now. Because I am out of energy. Let's see, in order to fix this, I would have to get into this position, which would not be great. Okay. Any news on the Duck Mafia? The brother came over the other day. The Duck Mafia accepted food from my brother, which was fun. No. Burn. Oh, we penned. Is that a tier 3 hidden specifically right there? Because that's scary. Yep, those are tier 3s hidden. They could hit something critical and cause potentially game-ending damage. So I need 10 seconds of energy recharge per cannon. So 20 seconds per pair of cannons, which is kind of a lot. I need to move. I can't stay here. Yeah. A little high? Oh, good. Turbine's gone. Please no crunch in half. Oof, close. Let's pause here for a moment. Rectify this. Almost. There we go. Okay, we're in a stronger position for turbines as well. I see. Yep, this is how it's going to be until someone loses, and I strongly suspect it's going to be our team. We just need more DPS on our side, period, like outright, and it's not happening. We just don't have players that know how to destroy the other team. Like physically left to our own devices, we can do nothing. Like we do not know how to actually end the game is the problem. I could use one of these. Chop that off if possible. Convenient. Worth it. Okay. Okay. Alright, stop. Well, that's unfortunate. A little bit of friendly fire goes a long way. Alright, I can sell this off, I think. I probably don't want to. I think I need that. I want to sell this off. Sell this. Yep. This is the end. We've got a lot of damage output here. Nope. Just die. You're welcome to make me. Works. We'll do it. Alright, so that should be relevant. The problem is now where it's in a 1v1, and I think another player here is particularly well practiced in this game. Always have the core as a weapon. Yes! Yes, we do. But we need, if teammate is going to have a hope here, they need to be laying on the firepower at incredible amounts. I got real silent real quick, just needed to end it. If they're if enemies gonna take me out, I'm definitely gonna bring them with me. They've got, I think, 2 snipers there with triple nuke-ish. Teammates got no anti-air and did not launch nukes first, so this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. This is a game ender damage. Ooh, we didn't collapse. Okay. There's no running. Like, you can't run away. It's a laser beam. Like, there isn't... Oh boy. It's been 40 minutes of this. You gotta fire, my friend. You gotta shoot. Gotta do some damage. I saw the reverse facing cannon side already coming. Yeah, the moment that happened, I was like, okay, just reverse it, put it in the back. Gonna run through and smash. It was gonna be the over. Actually, the attempting glad it was. Well, the only reason this isn't the normal thing is because of how long it takes. Like, 40 minutes for a match, like for a match of land cruisers, is short. I've seen these go for an hour and a half, 2 hours of people staring at each other, being physically unable to shoot each other because they don't know how. That is the standard situation for all things land cruisers, 0G, like spaceships, like all the big overhaul mod. I'm not gonna say overhaul. All the big mods that add movement mechanics to forts all operate the same way, where it takes an hour to just get things started, typically. So yes, I can, because I have some experience with this, I can do funny haha moment, charge in, attach bayonet. But that is such a rare thing, and for the rest of it, it's literally just sitting here staring at this. Like, this player obviously knows how to defend against nukes. They know how to play forts, but this is an entirely different game. Ooh. Ramming speed of the road would be funny. Oh no. That should be made where you won't die to terrain, so you can focus on getting crapped out there fighting. This is relatively benign in terms of... Oh, there it goes. Death to terrain. This is relatively benign in terms of terrain. Like, you don't get much more flat than this. If you get more flat, then it's flat, which is fine, but like, yeah. Well done, everyone. Alright, so we don't have to do that anymore. For the love of all things holy. Let's do the opposite. If you got those nukes off, you would have won. Well, I mean, to be fair, you did get the nukes off. Unfortunately, they hit me. Which happened? That's it's my life now. Suffering has ended. Yes, yes, it has. It's fun, even though it's so slow. Yeah, these maps, like these mods, they're very good. They're very well done. Like fort ships and such. I appreciate them. I really do. I think fort ships is my favorite of the between the two. I think fort ships. I prefer fort ships. Like fort ships is my favorite, but it's just the amount of time it takes, and the only reason for it is just because of the complexity. Just because of the complexity of them. Like, when you guys remember seeing the fort ships tournaments, very, very different experience. You know, we had people with ships up in the air within the first 2 minutes, and the combat was already starting. People were eliminated within 5 minutes. Like, that's normal. It just, you have to spend incredible amounts of time practicing it. Otherwise, you can't do that. You can't get those going. And if you can't get them going, then you got nothing. You'd love to play, but if you wanted to get dominated, you visit a brothel. Relatable. Nah. This lobby isn't particularly prestigious. Which is a little unusual. Most of our lobbies tend to be filled with prestige. One annoying thing with flight mods is when you get a weapon inside your core. You say that like I didn't shove my cannon directly into my opponent's core and pull the trigger. It's an off-stream day. It is an off-stream day, which is my fault. So all the most of the regulars aren't here. I made the conscious decision to not stream yesterday and instead be social, which I'm very happy with. Like, I do not regret the decision, I just understand there are consequences of this. Social is good? Yes, social is good. At least I tend to think so. Oh, man's really rushing those out. Alright. If we rush him out that early, we're gonna cause some pain here. Oh! Doesn't have anything behind it. And did I hit it? But it did it destroy it? Now I got it. All right. Swing bada bada. That man pre-fired my EMP. More accurately, that man tried to just shoot my EMP. no way that's hidden. Time to brick some. Hello? You didn't explode. Oh, nice shot. Alright, let's clear this out. Only one of them can hit it. I think I can break that door. I can. There we go. Okay. There's a good hit. Okay, so now we just need actual DPS on the team, which is unfortunate that it's way beyond cannon o'clock, and no one has, except for King. King's doing well. I appreciate King. Oh, we got a hit. There we go. There's the nuclear firepower. Down. 2 down. Yes, smash. I hit something. What did I hit? Oh, the rockets are online, and they're all out of luck here. I'm going to keep shooting that door until it breaks or my rockets reload. It broke. Okay. There's something there smoking, and I think it's a mine because I can't hit it, but this should be... Oh, no, those were missiles. Were past tense. Okay. Excitable. Gotta let King finish that off up there. It's time to clear them out somewhat. I'm pretty certain I can't quite hit that. If King gets it. No more energy production for you, no more economy. Ooh, chunky. That's a lot of damage. Another one down. Couldn't ask you better, Duke RG. You're right. That was a good one. Hey look, more turbines for me to eviscerate with a shotgun. 2 more down. Go, rockets, go! Another one down. Those aren't even his turbines. Those are his teammates' turbines. Oh, they were. Is this PvE? It is not. No, this is all PvP, which is the best kind of P. Oh, devastating. I wish they had bots this good. Can you imagine? Speaking of bots this good, there's a, we're setting up a new AI tournament at the start of next month. So about 2 weeks from now. Which is exciting. Let's start working on these. Because I'm suffering some energy problems. Hit a bit of an energy crisis here. Yeah, those nukes are not going to be particularly useful anymore. Waiting for the clickbait. I put ChatGPT into Forts and you won't believe what happens next. Do you imagine? Probably not much. ChatGPT is not known for its prowess at forts, but nevertheless. I think the cannon finally took out their economy, so they won't be reconstructing much. I'll be here if they somehow get expansions. Yeah, good. What we need is to increase our firepower. Typically in this position, I don't get an opportunity to increase firepower. But, here we are. Working on my next level of technology. There's something big waiting for us to slam into our fronts here. And it's revealed. Let's see if he opens the door so I can shoot it. If he doesn't, so I'm gonna shoot his eco. And then, hey, now he's opened it. It's a rocket. Okay. Not so big, not so dangerous. That's what I have snipers for. They have more had more machine gunner. Fires nuke with malice. Just into the floor. Oh, that's a satisfying amount of rockets. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, that felt good. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Yes. And boom.
Warning, nuclear launch detected.
Nuclear launch. Welcome in, JR Spike. How you
Incursion
doing?
detected, nuke away.
Thank you, Jerry Spike. Coming in with that support, one of the more consistent droppers of support all over chat. I am glad you enjoy. Come guess a little bit of chat for JR Spike 23. Been here so long that the badge can't keep up. Every time you take one down, you expect the one behind to open up like 4 lasers at once. That often happens. It leaves your tad late. They did. Better late than never. And this, firing first means a lot, but it's not the end of the world. As long as you get your weapons out eventually. Or at least as long as you get your weapons out in force. Like the whole purpose of, I'm going to say the whole purpose of the front forward bases is to survive. You can trust your team to survive, or at least force them to survive. Let them do their job. Let your teammates your forward teammates be the meat shield. Still not used to the edit build time. Yeah, me neither. But it is a very good thing. Any news in the solar-powered lawnmowers? They've started to return to this side of the area, this side of the park. Because the construction workers, while they are here, they are not as noisy as they once were, and are not as, if they're not as, what's the word? Frightening, I guess is a good description. So they're kind of meandering back toward this area in search for unmowed grass. They hang out more commonly now, which is cool. I get to see them meandering about again. Use ChatGPT for tutor for college. It's a fairly popular... Well, I've seen a great many people say that or use that these days. Which is cool. I personally love that idea. Make the universities... Give the universities something to be concerned about. Potentially lose their jobs. Because if copy-paste bots, level AI, can do a job better or similar to a full professor, then the problem isn't the bot, the problem is the professor. A beautiful hit. And I've complained about the education system before, and I will again. Professors have been, or at least the education system has been a problem. At higher level, at low level, at all levels. And this is just a good example. ChatGPT just serves as a good example of the problem. Okay, this man's building things the other side of his defenses, which is good for him. Got one. Alright, it is almost time to commit death. Huh. Full defended both of those. Interesting. Alright, time to break things. I don't know what we're hitting, but we're gonna hit it. There was a sniper in there. Hello. Need to break this guy if at all possible. Ah, man opened up his core to allow more damage output, or specifically more flak, and that was good for us, bad for them, to put it lightly. Touched his core with that one, which is fun. Okay, no more of this, please. Keep hitting you here. I'm keen to send these up to top from bottom. There's a nuclear launcher destroyed. Well done. It's another launcher gone. Okay, so that should give top team all the benefits they need. to maintain. Alright, you have a good one, Firebeam. Good luck out there. Hope you've had a good time. No deny. Believe it is long past due that we expand our economy here, because I need it. And slide you forward slightly. Energy, energy. Two more turbines down. That forward base is looking concerning on top. I think they got it. I just think top is gonna, our top teammates are getting it. I strongly suspect. It's gonna take them a while to bring their firepower back to bear. No more mine for that. Hello there, Raging Magikarp. Welcome back. Can I play with superpower weapon mods anymore? Not usually. A lot of the mods, for a lot of these community matches especially, most mods are not terribly exciting because it requires that you learn the mod. And learning the mod is something that doesn't happen immediately, and therefore, for the purposes of getting people into the games and playing with them, it's just basically gatekeeping people out of the matches. Because most people don't know the mods. People have a hard enough time learning the game, base game, let alone mods. So, adding additional mods, especially superpower mods, where the only thing that matters is getting the super weapon, is just not fun for anyone involved. No technology for you. Think about ChatGPT to just makes up information sometimes. To be clear, it makes up information 100% of the time. Just sometimes, it sounds like it's not made up. By sometimes, I mean most of the time it sounds like it's not made up. Hey, they're firing. Yeah, this is happening. Ah, King Benjai is the one here. That explains that. They seriously put tech on that bridge. They did, which leads me to believe that their base in behind is loaded with stuff. Good job. Yay, another nuke. Alright, that will be annoying to break through. Well, that one's on you. You did that to yourself. Okay. Time to adjust. Please delete. Thank you. Alright, good job. That means I need to change tech again. In fact, let me do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Hey, we did it. Okay, hello there, Storm Dust. Welcome back. What about vanilla-like mods? Mods that try to maintain vanilla balance while adding to it. What are your thoughts on those? I love them. I love them a lot. Heard someone ordered rockets. Yes, good. Very good. Alright, speaking of which, this is the third match in the lobby, so we're going to go ahead and make a new lobby. This means if you want to come and join, now is your opportunity, as we'll be starting up a new lobby here in a moment. And for everyone else, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that follow button. If you can't find the subscribe button, that's because it's on YouTube, where you can subscribe for free. Yes. Alright, let's start it up. Time's up, let's do this. Put ICs back on. What's another good one? Alpacalypse. No, we can do. We could do some battleships. We haven't done battleships in a hot second. Where's my battleships? There we go. If you only own the base game, are you able to join multiplayer that has the expansions? Yes, yes you are. Hello there, Jonathan. Welcome, welcome. Let us go. Because Harry Potter is on? Alright, have a good one out there. Casual sleeping dragon. This is gonna be confusing. Oh no. I can only imagine. Time's up, let's do this. Almost out of my cup of tea. I'd love to move on to my 2 cups of tea. Alright, technomology goes here, and then here, and then we get this going. I'm keen to do, like, whatever. Start here. Why are there already portals being placed? And if those portals aren't explicitly to tier 3 this thing, okay, they are. Right. Someone sold off a lot. Oh my god, that's a lot of selling off. Someone sold off a lot and just dumped a ton of resources into the void. So this is one of the mistakes that lesser experienced players tend to make. Selling off too much and voiding all of the resources. Hey there, not only human. Glad you enjoy. Alright, then we'll do this. I see. This is happening again. Why are you like this? Okay. I think this gives us fun, you know? That's fair enough. Alright, we can do this goes to here, this goes to here, and down we go. Probably wanted to get it a little lower. Okay. Core reattached, nice and straight. No major problems detected. Smooth, clean, it works. King Benjai keeping up with that tech. Love to see it. This needs to not happen, but I can fix that later. That's a later kind of problem to fix. Let's see, let's do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and solve this, and this, and this, and get more of this, and this, and this. Cannons are already clean to need to be placed. Wasted metal if I do that. We need so much more energy production. Alright, this is understandable, but not ideal. Okay, we really need to stop with the upgrading. This is a problem. Whoever is upgrading right now is causing us major issues. Like, this is not a problem that can be solved by more money. This is we are going to actually die kind of problem. Here you go. Alright, you got this. Alright. Next. Alright, we have some more metal here to sell off. Let's go. Let's see, let's do this. And here. How do I want to do this? Why am I not thinking about this? If this is set with this, it needs to be okay. Line you up at 51, 51. Off to the side. This way. Like so. And like so. It's not going to work because it's too close. Understandable. Let it all fall down. This way. And then this way. There we go. That's not gonna work. But it might come close. Oh, so close to breaking off. But not quite. Okay, well that's bad. I need this to be slightly taller so I can connect it up here. Just slightly taller. Alright. Almost got it. Yeah, let's just get ourselves set up with something a little bit more easy to defend. This is what bad looks like. Ooh, they almost sniped out our core here. Oh, they have more. Okay. Well, that's not ideal. Though it made the AA. Yeah, no one made a lot of things. We need... Okay, whatever. Let's see. Let's get this fixed up. Let's get this done. It feels like there are exactly 2 players on the team, which I suppose isn't terribly incorrect. But I was fiddling around with backdoor 2-3s for too long, and bad happens. Not sure what happened there. Alright, have to undo this. Move along. Okay, so we should have something here. Now. Well, that all went away very quickly, yeah? A single aircraft just went clean across. Single aircraft ruining everything. Okay, just whip it up a little bit. Let's get you here. Okay, so let's do some of this here then. This won't be used for other things. Next, get this set up once again. Ideally before the next set of aircraft come through. Speaking of which, here they come. Oh, got a hit. I'm not sure what happened over there, but it's probably the only reason we're still in the game. I'll have to check the replay to see what happened, because they had a massive collapse. Okay. Was it really the nukes that made it all the way through? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Clean through to the core. Alright. Next, we could use some more anti-air, just everywhere. Planes strong, yes. Could use some of these Ford Nighthawks happen to them, you know? Good. Does this fire through here? It can. Kind of. Alright. Let's see, what do I need? I can do it here. Two, three. At least double door. And background bracing the important bits. And now leash these. Have internal, well defended tier 3s. Orange, orange, orange. Alright, good. Basic tier 3s. Let's go. Projectile accelerator. I'm not going to be building an accelerator on boat map. That's just a mistake waiting to happen. We already have these under production. Excellent. Okay, time to do the thing no one else is doing, and that is actually build around the boat. That sounds potentially bad. But we have AA to cover it, it would seem. They're coming in low and under the shields, which is impressive. Alright, nice. Next. And then generally up. Messier the merrier. Well, hello there. If it isn't this guy does stuff coming in and rejoining the incursion. Congratulations, friend. You regained access to all the beautiful emotes here in the channel, as well as the special access rule on Discord. Welcome in. Should I say welcome back? Coming in for 47 months. It's a lot of months. I really wish I could, really wish I had the option to do a 3-year badge. That would be cool. Because you're already at that part. Just a month off of 4 years. You'll love to see it. Okay. Increased energy production. And again, something exploded, probably due to touching the world boundary, which is close. Add more energy production. Alright, nice. These are ready to fire. Good. Right, background all of this as we expand again. I am at this point, I'm pretty much trusting King to fire all the weapons, which I trust King to be able to do, but I don't know if King is actually doing it. So I am otherwise occupied becoming more powerful. It's been a fun time? Good. 'Cause that's what we're here for. To be enjoyable, you know? Alright. Get ourselves some nice basic bracing here. Probably do more of this as well. Nice spike on front. Expensive and machine gun there. All the way across. More background bracing on top. Okay. Have this to work with now. Excellent. We have tier 3s going around. Looks like their production is still vulnerable, so let's pummel that. We should be ready to send incredible amounts of damage output very soon here. I don't know why those are not being fired. What else can we do? Because we need damage density more than most things right now. Making a sword shark. Yes. Okay. Alright, here comes some real damage dealers. Just gotta snipe out that last core, yeah? Ooh, overpenned. Almost got it. Oh, what's another way of increasing firepower? Angle this a bit more down. Splash, and that should be a good hit. Excellent. This is one instance where it's not a terrible argument to use the upgraded ones, which is what they tried to do, but we have incredible anti-air at the moment, which is the entire point. Is this not upgraded? It's not upgraded. We're upgrading that because we need much more DPS. You got him? Hey, you got him with the tier 3. Good job, team. Sniped out their core. The tier 3 hunted him on the way down. Yes. Alright, let's do it. Incursus. It was certainly suspicious. Especially what was happening. No replay. Oh, you're right. I forgot about the replay. Oh well. I have to live without it. Because if I were to go back and check the replay, then we have to leave the lobby, and that's gonna make people sad. Replay to see what collapsed the ship. It was our teammates launching a Nighthawk at it. Is what collapsed the ship. Oh. There goes that metal. You will be missed. We don't have the upgrade center placed. Let us place soon. There we go. And what else needs to be done? It is technology time. Technology placed. Next. It's fun when I rage at the team. Oh no. Yeah, I know that's what you guys like to see. Makes you guys happy in your own little way. Schadenfreude. Alright, I shall begin this movement. Rearranging. Time to swing. Alright. Let's straighten this out a little bit. There we go. There it is. I'm somewhat confused as to how we haven't done a full flop over. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, this'll do. Good thing we have tier 3 defenses for the moment. You know, you could just fix it, but I guess that's fine too. Alright, let's... We need these placed yesterday. Huh, architects. I love to see it. Go, king, go. These upgraded. These going. We delete. We delete. We delete. We replace. And we get some more. Okay, let's see. This is why we get rid of those. I suspect this is not the most important thing I could be doing, so I should probably stop. These are progressing nicely. Given the enemy's likely course of action, I think it is probably a good idea for me to develop forward. So let's do that. All right then. Well, that sounded bad. What did y'all do? No, this will actually get us killed. Please don't. Do not do that. That messes with the stability of the boat. It is tantamount to suicide. Their core is beeping. They tried to do a core swing and it's not working out for them. Alright, we have lost a launcher. Let's get off the sniper. Do they not have anti-air? Oh my god. Well, this is gonna do some damage. There we go. Good one. Good effect on target. Alright. Let's begin our work. Need something a bit more square. Well, that's bad. Okay, it's hard walling. That's also bad. That's way worse, actually. Okay. Alright. Next. Can I afford to be doing this right now is my next question. Or do I have to react? Did some damage. These are active and in production. There's one being upgraded. Next. There's probably good. Reasonable. I've gotten so used to pressing shift to pan faster that shift to pan faster from desync that I'm starting to. I've done it a few times here, and it doesn't work in Force. That's not how Force works. We are really suffering in the economy. Okay. Just make sure that we have enough money to do things. Okay, someone sold something, and we got a lot of money back. They've got a lot of tier 3s. This could be a big problem. I don't know where those shots landed either. Either way. I think this is probably too close to this. You have to do it here. Thank you. No, I'll just leave it here. Tempting as it may be to adjust its position. What? No, stop it. More connections. Just fire everything. Okay. Next one. Here. Replace. I need to prepare to undo these. Nope. Alright. Solid hit. Yeah, okay. This is why we built the sandbags here, by the way. We're having a tier 3 war, and we are not ready for combat. So this is too close to the bad. Did someone sell off the machine gunners? I think someone sold off the our anti-air, and now we're getting hit by. Now we're getting hit by aircraft. Which is a really rather unfortunate decision on someone's part. Okay. Next. Please connect. Please connect. Alright, I think this is all I'm going to be allowed to get before things get far too out of control. Doesn't quite have the density that I would like, but here we are nonetheless. Alright, so what we do is we get rid of all of this. We tried so hard, got so far. In the end, didn't even matter. Okay, well that collapsed more than I expected it to. Alright then. We are down to not many weapons. Honestly, it wasn't terribly unexpected. I took a risk, it was a calculated risk, but we got slammed anyways. It was fine. Yep. There goes a launcher as well. Aircraft launcher. A runway. Can't help but notice we're missing some important bits here and there and everywhere. I also can't help but notice that we're not spending our money. Let's see if we can do this again. Alright, what's going on here? Why are you like this? Is there a reason? Is there a reason? I'm sure the person, whoever's doing this, has a reason for it. But I don't know what that reason is. Next. Go here. It sounds so bad out there. It sounds like death out there. Almost got it. That's because it's real bad out there. Okay, disable screen shake? I don't know. I've never really tried. The screen shake in this game is not bad to the point where I've cared. Oh, it's real bad. This is what bad looks like. No, don't replace the metal! Stop replacing the metal with sandbag! It's fine. It is the end. Tried. Alright. Once more into the fray then. If karaoke come to the Philippines, you start when waking up and stop at 3 or 4 a.m. next day. Oh god. It does actually sound like a good time to go traveling to some of the islands. Don't think they're gonna let me have those. Yeah, I think not. Can't take any more, Captain. You're correct. There's a lot of orbital laser. It is a lot of orbital laser. There was more I could have done there. I chose to work on less than #1 priority things, and it shows. Guys, we need turbine. It seems like Portal Tier 3s would have done better and saved time and the cost of energy. Yes, they are a bit more safe. They're a bit more safe, yes. They do suffer from being generally less precise. And they also cost more energy. They tend to be safer. Alright, we do technologies. And you could do it. No one is selling. I shall sell. That works too. There we go. Alright, that works. Alright. Good. Good. Core has been swung. Technology is on time-ish. Someone's working on bonus eco. That's happening, and I don't care. Whatever he's doing there. Okay, he's doing the big door, it's fine. Alright. Rip Cloud, you'll be missed. Okay, how are we on these? We can do a couple upgrades here, but not many. Because weapons are the next big thing, and for weapons, we are about ready to place them. So the more money we have, the better. Well, hello there. Dalamator, come here and join the incursion. Congratulations, friend. You've gained access to all the beautiful emotes here in the channel, as well as a special access role on Discord. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the incursion. Alright. I'm going to start building a platform out here. Well, this is a collapse waiting to happen. There we go. This can be used for bonus economy, as well as tier 3s. Of course, me building out first means that the enemy will have a advantage in production timings for tier 3s and like. Alternatively, we could just not do tier 3s, which is another option. That quite a popular option as well. Alright, so let's do this, 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 this. I'll start here. And then here. I think the node broke there, which is concerning. Okay. Okay. Come on. Well, that's disappointing. That's why we don't use the connection like that. There we go. Let's reset this one. Get this guy constructing again. So close, so far away. Alright, connect you up. Come on, there it is. Once more. Oh, no, don't do that yet. We gotta place it first. Oh, it's so close. The deformation on this guy has broken it. There it is. Oh, nice job. Well, that's a lot of damage. Did you guys get... I think they got it through the portal. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just one. There it is. Okay. Now we can connect it. Much better. Okay. Now we can actually construct a platform here to work with these. These are not the closest together they could have been, but we have 3 tier 3s in a standard-like formation, which you can work with. Okay. Alright. This one has sank a little too deep. Does have another problem. And that these need to be slid over slightly to the left. Alright. They all need to be slid over slightly to the left. I need to learn to do this faster. Way faster. This is unacceptably slow. Alright. Also not particularly space efficient. I really need to get these closer in. But we now have active tier 3s that can be group fired and splash down upon our enemies. Okay. Alright, a little far out. Oh, they both went through their inner cannons. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, so from this position, we should probably get the magna beam up here. So let's do that. Bring it to here, like so. Here, and then we add in the extra layers on top with these. We could also use some proper flak up here. That would be great. Now that's going to block the sniper. Good job shaving off their center. Great work. Was that made AA this time? No. No, they haven't. That's a lot of damage. That looks important. It's a shame that something happened to it. And tier 3s. Splash down. Oh ho ho! We hit their battery core. That's a lot of damage. To that same position again. Good work. Okay, you know what this calls for? more expansion, because once ahead, get further ahead. Worked for me very consistently, the most consistently. Aim at the magma smokestack with their tier 3s. So we're gonna miss. Oh, there's a core down. Magna Beam is unironically very good, like very powerful in battleships. Alright, so this I would like to hit, but I think it's more important that we keep pressure on their tier 3s. Our tier 3s took a hit, but no big deal. This is a very important target. Generally, this area is very good. A little high. Spread its fire around. Music's a little quiet. That's true, it is a little bit quieter than I usually have it. Adjusted. Energy crisis. Good news is they can't keep up with this either. As long as we keep this going strong, we'll get the damage done. Alright, that's as far back as it goes. Looks like they're selling that off. Jesus, it's so... The spread. Do it, King. Fire. Is he waiting for me to fire? He is. That's the shot we're looking for. Is a T3 setup generally the optimal strat for this map? The optimal strat for this map is literally everything. Everything scaled up to more. You fire more. That's the optimal strat for this map. Oh, that's way overshot. Oh, that's my bad. You just keep building more stuff and you don't stop building more stuff. That's how you do this map. Then you keep firing all this stuff. Beautiful. Looks like we finally chunked away their tier 3s. Which means the new target should be something around here. Slightly further back. Nukes. Do nuke things. Hey, there's the trick shot for the win. Whew. That feels good. Yeah, King was on weapons for a majority of the match. You can tell because he did 205,000 damage. I was doing a lot of construction in general, building out. And then the tier 3s, once I got those online, that was messy. Sloppy tier 3s, but once they came online, that took out their primary economy. Which was just catastrophic. Yeah, tier 3s did not survive. As you can tell because there's nothing here. I'm kind of surprised their cores survived the battery detonation. The battery detonation often takes out the core. Oh, that was the first shot that we sent through that took out their aircraft constructor. I went for a lot of Nighthawks. Oh, this is rough. I didn't notice that. Oh, but we're gonna get hit. Losing a teammate the first 5 minutes wasn't great. You were correct. That's really quite unfortunate. It actually reached down and touched that. Here are 3 of their tier 3s. Splashing down into us. One of those inevitably hits me here, which makes me very... Oh, no, this is beyond the part where they've hit us. And then... the battery. Yeah, that's real rough to deal with. You'd love to see that one. So that's what their tier 3 was, and it did terrible damage. Oh, the next set of tier 3s. I didn't realize that's what did it. Well, I mean, we tier 3'd their cannons for them, so now they could directly just shoot up without needing portals. Because, that's satisfying. They're still shooting through the portals despite not needing to. So, they're the tier 3. This is where the tier 3s, you could really see the difference. This is... really where you can see the difference here. We were doing okay, like we were doing good, but it was kind of a stalemate, and then we took out the tier 3s just penned and did terrible damage in all the best of places. Which makes me happy. Makes me so very happy. I like watching the replays. The replays are good, they're satisfying. It's like I actually get to watch instead of playing, instead of being the one all stressed out. All right. Oof. Alright guys, it has been a great stream here. Make sure to hit that like button, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you guys don't miss more of this. Because we've got more content like this coming out soon, coming out all the time, coming out every time, because that's what we do around here. For now, I'm gonna grab some dinner, and then I'm going to, then I'm probably gonna play some Baldur's Gate, because that's a good time. I may actually be hanging out on Discord. I could probably do like a Discord stream, just to banter and chat if anyone wants to hang around. But that's gonna be it for me tonight. I'm gonna send you guys off to a friend. It looks like we can send you off to... I don't know. Winter's on StarCraft. Send you guys up to Fitzbro. He's playing some Age of Empires. But that's gonna be it for me tonight, and I will see you guys next time. We've got more Force Pro League coming out soon, proper videos, as well as some more reading, some more stories for those who love the stories. Which is not many of them, but I know you guys claim to want more of it, quite emphatically. And then of course we have the AI tournament coming up at the beginning of next month. You'll see more fanfare around that coming up toward the end of this week. But for now, that'll be it for me. And I'll see you guys later.